Well, you may find this a little bit hard to believe, but as you know, we have a workshop cat called Misty, who's been here for years. And there's a reason Misty has been here for years, isn't it, Misty? Because of your mum. And lo and behold, look who's decided she wants to come and spend some time with you. But Misty's mum. This is Misty's mum, this is Mary. And you know, I don't just mean pretend mum, I mean birth mum. Mary here. Hello, girlie. Oh, she's a beauty. Even though I wouldn't say she looks much like Misty, but maybe she does. Mary here did give birth to Misty here 9 years ago. And for some particular reason, Mary has decided that she wants some of the action. She's tired. But they're both going to get cross with me in a second because they're on the workbench. And I need the workbench because there is a TV I'm just going to spend 15 minutes on. Not much more, but 15 minutes on. That's all I'm going to give it. And I've got a funny feeling I shall be throwing it away. But we'll see. It's quite a new TV. But then again, new TVs are built to throw away rather than the ones that, shall I say, the classic ones that we work on. Well, bless our cotton socks, I've had a change of heart. I thought I would be throwing this TV away. This has come from a TV repair shop up the road, who has given this to me for spares because he's told the customer, and I've been hanging on to this TV for several months now. So if we do get it working, it's no good telling the customer because they won't want it back. Sorry, I'm just trying to put some batteries in. There's been a recent spate of Samsung TVs with screen issues. And so my friend who's got a TV shop about 9 miles up the road, somebody brought this TV into them and he saw it as quite a modern Samsung. And he said, I doubt very much it can be repaired. And he said, but if you don't want it, I'll keep it for parts for somebody that I know, being me. And I'm just having a bit of a clear out at the moment, and I saw this in a box in a room, and I thought, what's this? And I suddenly remembered what it was, but I'll just move the camera up so you can see what it's doing, and I'll dim some lights. It's quite late at night. Oh, hang on a minute, that's not supposed to be doing that. Oh dear. Technology is great when it works, isn't it? Anyway, back to the TV. There you go. And I don't know if you can see, right on the top, every sort of 5 seconds, here, we're getting a flicker and a shudder. Can you see that? Now, normally these TVs suffer from the usual issue, which is backlights burning out. Remember, this TV is upside down, so it's got LED lights along the top here. You can probably see the picture is shuddering from time to time. These are perfect. These are absolutely perfect. They really are. But it's just got the screen issue. And it is caused by one slight short on the screen on this particular model. Well, this is a 50-inch. I've done the 49-inch, and I'm guessing that the 50-inch is just going to be the same. It's a CLK, the clock lines, and it's just one of the clock lines. I think if I get into this, I stick a bit of paper on the left or right-hand side screen just to block off the shorted issue, and I think it will stop those lines. In fact, they seem to have stopped. No, it's still it seems to flicker. I don't know if it's coming across on the screen, but it seems to flicker along this bottom 6 inches every 5 or 10 seconds. I'm looking at the monitor and I can't see it flickering. Then I go back to the TV and I do see it flicker. So I hope you're seeing it. I hope you're seeing it flicker. Maybe I need to bring in the mobile cam. No, I can't bring in the mobile cam. But I'm sure you can possibly see the screen flickering. It's definitely not something that you can watch when it's happening. It's shuddering as well. So I'll give it 15 minutes and I'll get into it and I'll just have a play with the clock lines, see if I can block them off, see if it stops it. Because as I mentioned the other day, I haven't got a 4K smart TV in the workshop. And I could do with that to check the 4K stuff is going up to YouTube okay. So it's about time I upgraded slightly. I've had 4K TVs in here before, but they've all failed after time. Screen issues, so I've gone back to the plasmas. But I could do with a 4K TV in here. I don't know why I've got my microphone on, but I have. I did have a proper Samsung tool, but just suddenly thought I'd use the screwdriver instead. You know, when you've done a few, you're brave enough to play with them. Right. I've got no idea why that camera is moving. And it is still moving. Why? Is it the number lock? Number lock is on the keyboard. This is ridiculous. No, it's still going. Wow. What is it that could be making that camera go round? Honestly. You know, everyone's been raving about this great 4K camera. But it just won't sit still. Sit still. Why are you moving? Who is moving you? Right, it's stopped. I think it is the keyboard. Anyway, we need a pair of scissors and some paper. So I've got a bit of paper that size, I'm not looking to see where the clock lines are, I'm just I may take that speaker out of the way because it could be a pain. Well, actually, why am I doing it on the screen? Why am I doing it on the screen when you can do it on the main board? You were probably screaming that out, weren't you? Do it on the main board. Do it on the main board. So here's the main board. I was on that one, that one. I'm going to go, shall I go to the bottom? I could put my glasses on and go looking for the clock line in particular. Okay, so we've gone bottom left hand side. Lift up the TV. I do feel a little bit guilty. Right, anyway, pan up and let's see. I'll rest it there. See if it starts to flicker. Lights off and on. Ooh, come on with no picture. So I don't think that this yeah, I think it's the other side. So bear with me a second as I do the other side. So I did it just here. Let me put it up just here. But I've now got a sneaking suspicion that the problem is on the other side. The other side. Oh, that's looking a bit better. A bit. Any lines, any discrepancies, any shakes? No, that seems okay. Yeah. Oh, did that shake then, or was that me moving it? That was me moving it. That is fine. First thing I'm going to do is turn the backlights right down. That's a nice gift of a television. 50-inch 4K. I can watch my YouTube videos. Let's put the back on and let's put a YouTube video on. It's not very often a paper trick video works, if I'm being honest, as we call them in the trade. You sometimes have to go chasing the VG high and the VG low, but on this time we got lucky. We did get lucky. Put the main light. Well, they both cause a shadow, so forget the lights. I just need to go into the wired bit. I can't remember on Samsung's. Do you need to tell it it's wired? Well, why don't we just go to YouTube first and see what it says. There's YouTube. Error, unable. Right, well, let's troubleshoot then, shall we? Network settings. It's a long way around. Wired. That is a very nice picture. I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to turn. Here we go. Successful. Well, I've fallen really lucky with this. Right, back to YouTube. Turn it down a bit. This is under YouTube under 4K patterns, if you need to know. Just try and center it a bit more, but that's probably about the best I can do. Goodness, that's a good picture. It really is. It's too good to be in here. I do feel a bit guilty, but nothing I can do. If the customer would have come to me first, I would have tested it, but she went to a different TV repairman first. But that's a nice little fix. I'm just going to get out of that, and what I want to do is just get to go to the backlights. I've got a funny feeling that these backlights here are on full, so I want to come down to the settings. There we go, settings. I bet it's dynamic or whatever. Oh no, it's natural. It is, the picture is natural. Let's go to expert settings. Backlight is full on. So yeah, it looked like it was full on. I'm going to turn that right down. If I'm keeping this as a 4K test monitor, I want to keep it going for as long as possible. Sharpness I will have up. Color is fine, tint is fine. That's better. It won't spoil anything. It'll just be fine in this workshop. Let's try a different funky pattern. What is that one?
And I did. I tried quite a few funky patterns, and then I looked at the clock and realised that this video that was only going to take 15 minutes has been going on for about an hour. So I've edited it down to about 19 minutes in total, but the TV is working again. Not too sure if this is a gift of a TV for me personally yet and the workshop. Just want to be honest and make sure that the person who gave it to the other TV shop, they've got to have the chance of having it back, even though they did gift it in the end. But it's working now. But failing that, we'll use it in the workshop for 4K YouTube. So that's how you do it with a shaky picture on Samsungs. It's the paper trick. And if it's a shaky picture, most times you will get it back 100%. Sometimes if the TV is rebooting and doing weird things, you won't. But we were just successful on this occasion. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.